15 wickets tumble, but pairs lead after Ali 50. Worcestershire's visitors Derbyshire held Notts to a creditable draw last week, dominated for large portions by the top-of-the-table county. They held on and earned a share of the spoils. A win away at New Road could even push them into the promotion mix if results elsewhere fall their way. The hosts won the toss though and chose to start the day in the field, a decision which paid off 6 balls in as Harry Kane was trapped in front by Joe Leach. Pennington then made it 2, 3 overs in when Guest left the ball to clatter into his off stump. It was a horror start. Madsen outcaught by Baker off Pennington for a 2-ball duck. They were at least into double figures when Pennington had Rees caught behind for 1, and 4 balls later he sealed the double wicket maiden when Cartwright nicked off to Roderick without troubling the scorers. The visitors needed something, and fast, and Deploy was doing his best to fight back and rebuild the innings. He made it as far as 38 when Barnard found the edge, and Baker took the catch, the score now 53 for 6. Barnard had another. There was no change to the score when McKiernan chopped on for a 5-ball duck. The visitors in danger of not even making 3 figures. Derbyshire held on through to lunch, heading into the break in real peril at 57 for 7. Dahl had Aitchison alongside him now, and the pair added some gloss to a pretty ugly-looking score, adding quick runs after lunch to push them closer to 3 figures. Aitchison brought up the 100, 4 runs scored aerially off the spin of Josh Baker, and Dahl then moved them on to a 50 partnership from 122 balls, when he scampered 2 off a frustrated-looking Ed Barnard. His disappointment was short-lived though. Aitchison, out for 24, caught behind, tentatively prodding at the ball. Another 4 from Baker took Dahl to his 50, picked up off 104 balls. More needed though for Derbyshire. And another partner would fall by the wayside. Sam Connors, out-bowled by Pakistan international Mohammad Hasnain for his first Worcestershire wicket. Dahl would eventually fall for 55, the final man to go in a Derbyshire innings that had lasted just 1 ball more than 50 overs. Bowled by a sumptuous Yorker from Hasnain, the visitors all out for 130, and tea taken. It had been a pretty sorry batting effort from Derbyshire, Dahl with his head held high, adding some semblance of respectability to the score, when it looked like they might be skittled for a double figures return. Pennington had been the most effective of the pair's attack, finishing with 4 for 36. Barnard's too impressive, with 3 for 18. Ed Pollock and Jake Libby tried to get the pairs off to a flying start with 11 off the opening over, but there was plenty in this wicket, as they'd already shown, and Connors took advantage. Libby out-bowled by a beauty for 4. Pollock responded by pumping Aitchison for 6 over the leg side, but he too would fall with the innings in its infancy, caught behind to the next ball, looking for another big shot. Derbyshire had 2 wickets in 2 balls. Cornell out-caught down the leg side off Connors for 2. The pairs settled. The little flurry of wickets had worried them, but Haynes and Ali set about rebuilding the innings, and soon they were starting to make their mark on the match. Their stand was worth 50 off 67 balls when Haynes pushed Rees down the ground for 4. It was Ali who brought up the 100 on the back foot to Connors, 4 added, and Worcestershire were heading swiftly towards parity. Haynes would fall with his sides 10 behind, caught behind for 48 to Connors. Barnard joined Ali in the middle, and with a 4 off Connors, Worcestershire took the lead. Ali went to his 50 with 1 worked off his toes. Scrimshaw sent all the way through the leg side for his 9th 4, but he'd fall 2 balls later, caught behind by Guest for 52, the lead 11. Bad light forced them off and the rain soon followed, and it brought the day to a premature end. They were marginally in front. Despite the disruption, this match has absolutely flown along. 15 wickets tumbled as both sides took advantage of the bowling-friendly conditions. So far, the pairs have coped the best, but with such a slender advantage, Derbyshire will still be confident that with a few more breakthroughs early on day 2, they'll be in contention for the win.